This podcast is rated M for mature. Content is generally suited for 17 and up. May contain intense violence, blood and gore, sexual content, and or strong language. So if you're offended by words like and please continue listening.
You're listening to the Second Opinion Podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by Second Opinion Production. Gaming is our passion. Podcasting is our profession. Check us out at secondopinionpod.com. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Second Opinion Podcast, episode number 132. My name is Celeb. I'm joined by my partners in crime, Skelly. What's up, Skelly?
Bitches. Yeah.
It's good to have you on the show, man.
Also, yeah, it's been a while. Again, every
okay.
time I come back, it's like, you know what? I'm back, and then, like, I'm gone.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sucks.
It happens, man. It happens. It happens to all of us.
That's what your mom said, too.
I know.
Like, fuck, shit happened.
I know.
Thanks, John. Appreciate that.
Oh, man. Also joined by Toaster McGee. What's up, Toaster?
Why, hello.
Hello, sir.
How is everybody tonight?
We are good, horse thief.
Hello there.
Jay, that was just brutal, too.
What was?
It's like we didn't even get like 30 seconds into the show and you got to drop like Kayla's mom jokes.
That's okay. Everybody does that.
Caleb's mom dropped the joke, too. It was Caleb.
Oh.
I fucking love that sound. I don't even know what it was when Caleb did that. And
Stretching. I was stretching. Oh, shit.
I think he was responding to you calling him a joke.
Yeah. Also joined by John C. Riley. What's up, John?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I'll get it.
And fail.
Found
Dollar, you're on the air.
Hello there.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is a special episode. It's going to be a little bit quicker of an episode than what we usually do. We're all pretty tired. I would like to get back to killing things in Diablo. And also, Toaster has to finish getting ready for PAX Prime, which is this upcoming weekend, which we're going to kind of talk with Toaster about until...
Is that what's going on this weekend?
Yeah, man, yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I was just going to Seattle for the museums.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about PAX a little bit later.
This is where grunge was born.
So let's go ahead and get down to what have you been drinking, what have you been gaming. Skelly, what you been drinking, what you been gaming?
I've been drinking this awesome thing called Pink Lemonade and Tea Monster Rehab.
Oh.
Yeah, because I haven't been drinking shit in the last week. Actually, no. I was drinking some Sam Adams and some Long Trail at the Patriots game on Friday night. So that's the first time in a couple weeks I've had
fucking
actually
Patriots.
drinks.
I've seen places that have the Oktoberfest out, Jay.
I know they have it at work. The BJ's that I work in, they have it.
We have it.
I'm picking some up, and they started selling Shipyard Pumpkinhead again.
Who?
Woo! Do what?
Who started selling? Like, what company makes
Shipyard?
Oh,
Shipyard makes Shipyard.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Caleb wins. No.
What the fuck was that? That's
Caleb.
You were talking about Sam Adams, October.
Yeah, we were talking about Sam Adams, and then I also said, because it's a seasonal, it's that time of year, they started selling the pumpkin beers, too, and Shipyard is the best. If you never had Shipyard, Caleb, you take a beer, like a pint glass, you pour your beer in it, and you put a little bit of brown sugar around the rim of the glass, and it tastes like fucking pumpkin pie.
Really?
Yes. So good.
it's too much effort. You just put it in a pint glass, and you have pumpkin essenced beer, which is still pretty.
Or you can put a little bit of brown sugar into the beer, like the beer bottle itself, and you're good to go. Same fucking thing.
Not put sugar in beer.
Or you just punch Jeremy in the face. That's always good too. But as far as gaming goes, not much this week. I've been mobile a lot because of work. So, what is it? Monster Busters? What the hell is that other game I fucking play? God damn. Clan Wars. And I found a new addictive-ass game called Follow the Line. I don't know why I'm so addicted to it. It's the most retarded game ever. You put your finger on this freaking screen, and you follow a line. And you try not to hit the edge.
Somebody just figured out how to red dot humans.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much. I will catch it one of these days. No, but yeah, that's been pretty much it.
Okay.
I'm waiting for tomorrow. Madden comes out, so getting in on some. Hey, just because you like teams that fucking suck.
I don't like teams that fucking suck.
You like the Niners.
I thought
Is
you
this
were about
the
to say
part
the
where you become a Niners fan again? Because the Cowboys.
I am a Niners fan. I've been a Niners fan for 4 years.
Okay, prior to that, no.
Prior to that, I was.
He was a Texans fan.
Prior
You were a
to that,
Texans fan when I first jumped on this podcast.
No.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait a second. Prior to that, I was a Texas football fan. But I did favor the Cowboys because I was brainwashed by Jerry Jones' weirdness.
Now you can be freaking brainwashed by Jerry Jones' pedophile little ass.
I know, right? Oh, totally.
Just don't take after him. That was freaking retarded. Yeah. Why are you going to be that old and be married and let these girls take pictures with you in provocative positions?
That's the thing, though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because nothing, like, it was announced that day. It was like, oh, photos leak of Jerry Jones. Nothing has happened. His wife hasn't came out and said she's pissed off, and nobody gives a fuck. He has money.
You want to know why? It's because he's a fucking multi-billionaire, and his wife's like, if I don't shut up, I'm not getting shit.
Last Boy Scout, because that shit is real, yo.
That shit's real, yo.
Toaster, what have you been drinking? What have you been gaming?
Actually, I have to say that one of my fears of moving to Jacksonville has been alleviated. They actually have a really good craft beer scene down here.
Really?
Yeah, so I had some, the other day I had some Green Flash West Coast IPA, which is excellent. Mm-hmm. Very good. And right now I'm drinking some Ballast Point Sculpin IPA.
Awesome.
I can't stand that for some reason. I'm not a fan of the Sculpin.
That's because you put brown sugar in your beer.
No, I don't. Only in the Pumpkinhead. And it's good.
Gaming wise, I'm kind of slowly easing my way back into World of Warcraft.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, I'm going to play this, and then I log in for 5 minutes, and I'm like horribly undergeared and don't know what the hell's going on, and I'm like, log off.
Yeah, last night he logged on and off 5 times.
But I got a new gaming mouse, so I'll probably be on shortly. That and Diablo 3 on my Xbox One.
Okay.
Which I'm I like it, but I'm really kind of disappointed at the same time too.
It's easy.
I'm playing through it on expert, and I have.
Oh yeah, didn't you say the other day you were playing on expert that came out and said that you need to move to a harder mode?
But I think I got past. I got past the Skeleton King on hard, and I was and I kept playing. I'm like, this is just ridiculous. So I kicked it up to expert, and I'm just laying waste to everything because the Crusader just punches shit in the face. It's
yeah. I started a secondary character as a Crusader, and I like him a lot better than my monk.
Dude, so I sent a message to Skelly the other day. I'm like, dude, I'm going to be level 30 by the time I end Act 1. Sure enough, I was.
What?
I actually hit 32 by the end of Act 1. I'm already 41, and I haven't even gotten to finding all of Zoltan Cool's head.
But you got to realize too, Caleb. Jeremy's one of those. He's OCD when it comes to playing Diablo. He needs to uncover the entire map and kill everything. That's why he's a little bit higher level. But...
I mean, and see, that's what I do. I go around the entire map, and I usually just don't kill everything.
I wanted to kiss my Xbox One when I saw this.
What?
So I turned it off, and I was in the middle of like the plains. Like the Leorix grounds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And it uncovered like 3/4 of the map, and I was like, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep." I'm like, "Fuck, the whole map's gonna be uncovered tomorrow, covered up again."
Yeah.
So I turned my Xbox One on the next night, and I start load up Diablo 3. I'm like, holy, it saved exactly where the fuck I am with the same amount of. Oh my god, this is beautiful.
Because it runs it in the background and doesn't stop it. Yeah, that's awesome.
It is. It's like, shut up, crickets.
Crickets.
But yeah, I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I at least make expert challenging.
Yeah.
Do they have the sliders like in the PC version where you can put it on like expert, but then you have like the different levels of expert?
No, I think you have to beat it first.
Oh, okay.
Because then after like you unlock master, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Then you get like torment, and then torment.
Yeah.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and like torment level 7, and they're like.
Just wait, by the way, because I was running when on the PC version, I ran torment. I want to say torment 3 through Act 5, and I was just getting demolished.
Oh yeah.
So just wait until you unlock torment, and then run through the game again, and tell me how easy it is.
The craziest thing is I'm like level 43 or 42, I think. And I have like a 30,000 armor class.
What?
It's ridiculous. And then I'm
ridiculous.
around the Templars. So it's like you just have these two fucking M1 Abrams just plowing through shit.
Yeah, that's like one button, and you're done.
No, on expert they put up a fight. They just don't do any damage to you.
Yeah, that's still.
Like, you're just like I keep switching between like the aspect of Akarat and then the Heaven's Punch or whatever, where you come down and you punch the ground and like everything in it dies. So,
Yeah.
I still like my Crusader turning into a horse and running at people.
Yeah, that
was
is pretty
too.
awesome, yeah.
But I think it's I like what they've done with it, how they've made these little tweaks to kind of make the Diablo 3 console game its own.
Yeah.
Like
It doesn't feel like
Peter-
the PC version.
No.
Did they fix any issues? Because I told Caleb the other day, I'm probably not going to pick it up because I don't play it on PC enough to warrant spending more money on it. Did they fix the issue where if you're playing on the couch with somebody, that if I want to change my talents, you have to sit there and wait and can't do shit?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes. What are you talking about? Like through the menu?
Yeah, like, because when I was playing, when I had it on the 360, whenever there was two people, because me and Patty were playing it, and what was it? She would want to change her talents.
Yeah.
I'd have to just sit there and fucking watch her.
Yeah, I mean, you can't change it. I mean, that
is the one good thing about being single now, though. I don't have to fucking deal with that. If I want to change my
but you're
shit,
still
I
going to
don't
have to wait
for her
for
to
the
pause.
because you have to change your own stuff.
Right, but I don't have to sit there and wait for her and then go in and change my own.
Yeah.
You
still have to do that. But you have,
Right, but
to
yeah,
have a lot of.
it took-
Go ahead.
It took way too much time though, because like she'd have to change hers, and it would take 10 minutes because she was reading everything.
Yeah.
And then when I'd have to go through and change it, and it's just so good that I'm gaming alone again.
Yeah. Okay, so John, drinking and gaming.
John's still here. Hi.
Hi, yes, I'm still here. Electrolyte Water by Delish. Yep, that's what I'm rocking.
Okay.
And I am playing my new retro Raspberry Pi that I just made in the last couple of days. I Bought it. It's really simple. If you guys don't know what Raspberry Pi is, it's kind of like its own motherboard. You can make a $100 PC out of these little Raspberry Pis, or you could make a emulator console retro game player.
I saw your little thing. How much are those? Because I'm thinking about doing one with a old school Nintendo cartridge.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually seen that video with the old school cartridge. Right now, I have a Godzilla versus Orga, Godzilla 2000 VHS case, and that works just fine. I got some holes poked out of the bottom just for air to come in there, but it costs about $37 for a Raspberry Pi, and then it has up to you. As soon as you get it, then you need to get a like an 8 gig SD card, and then format it, and then take a like say for an emulator like RetroPie, you can go out and get that. It's free software, open source. You download the operating system or the ISO file into the into the thumb drive, or the little mini USB now. Plug it into the bottom of that, get it rolling, update all the operation systems and everything, and then all you have to do is just share your ROMs onto the console itself. So right now I have a Super Nintendo ROM emulator. It has a bunch of different consoles, but right now I'm just focusing on the Super Nintendo stuff. So I was playing Mega Man X and Super Punch Out and ActRaiser. So that's been a couple of games that I've actually. I want to get the Turtles in Time one to get that to work. Sometimes you have to do a lot of dumb coding to get the controllers to play and behave with the game. But that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Oh wow!
Awesome. All right. So I have been drinking the Samuel Adams Harvest Collection. They have that down along with the Oktoberfest pack. It has been out. I didn't get the Oktoberfest. I wanted to get the Harvest Collection because they had this Harvest Saison in, and it is a really nice beer. They also have in the Harvest Collection, they have the Boston Lager, they have Oktoberfest, Harvest Pumpkin Ale, and Harvest Saison. And the Harvest Saison is probably one of my favorites. I don't know, is it a new beer?
Yes, that's a new one that's added to that collection.
It's really good. It's really good. It's got a nice kind of mellow feel. It's made with barley, oats, rye, and wheat. And it's really, really a good beer. I definitely think you should check it out if you get a chance. If you see this Harvest Collection, make sure to check it out. And just like what Jeremy and Skelly were saying, Oktoberfest is out now as well. So make sure to buy that up while you can. Gaming-wise, I've been gaming a shit ton here recently. Me and Dara have been playing a ton of Diablo, playing back through that. Last night, I had my 6th annual Game Till You Drop event. I had about 12 people over here, and at first we played some Diablo, and then afterwards, all of us, we had these folding chairs and whatever, or folding tables, and we all sat around and played Cards Against Humanity for about 3.5 hours, and it was just an awesome night, really awesome night. And outside of gaming, I've been totally geeking out here recently because I've been trying to get my collection at the house even bigger. So I got the full NECA replica Diablo Eldraine Sword of Justice, which is available on GameStop.com for $59.99. It's a really cheap price. What are you sighing about?
Because you're never, ever, ever going to say it right.
I know that. Okay, say it. Say it.
It's Eldruin, not Eldruine.
Well, I said Eldruin the other day, and somebody told me I said it wrong.
No, it's Eldruin.
Okay. Well, I'm not kidding you. In the video, you can go back, and I said Eldruin, and somebody told me I said it wrong. So I even added an annotation in there. I was like, well, I know I said it wrong. Fuck you, Skelly. Anyways, I got the Sword of Justice replica. I also picked up a 20-inch tall Super Mario the other day. It was about $34.99 at your local GameStop, and they're very limited. I think each GameStop is only getting in about 2 or 3 right now. And then once they run out of those, they'll be selling other ones. They're going to sell a 20-inch tall Link as well pretty soon. So make sure to check out your local GameStop for that. And I got probably one of the best things to add to my collection in a while, an actual table that is shaped and fully handmade and cut to look like the N64 logo. It's so fucking awesome. It's crazy. You can go... What?
There's something that you need to do to that I thought of that would make you look so awesome, because right now it's just the N, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to get a round... I have a round piece of glass at my brother's house.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, he's bringing it over to make it into a coffee table.
Nice.
Yeah. So you can actually go to etsy.com, etsy.com, search Geeks with Wood. And I actually did a full unboxing of this product. You can check it out at secondopinionpod.com or search us on YouTube at Second Opinion Podcast. I have the full unboxing there. They go for about $125 or $150, and it gets here extremely fast. It doesn't tell you any type of shipping, but I think she does like overnighting or 1 day or 2 day shipping. It got here very fast, and it's really good quality product. It's a little bit smaller than what I expected it to be, but it looks so good. It's really cool. Anybody out there that's a collector like me, make sure to check it out. Really awesome products that they sell over there. So that's all that I had to say about that. But video games coming soon. We got some awesome video games coming out that all of us are really excited about. We got Madden NFL 2015 for pretty much every console available, coming out on the 26th. We also have Metro Redux coming out on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 tomorrow. I am going to be picking that up tomorrow. And then coming up on the 29th, we have Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright coming out as well. We have Sims 4 coming out for PC on September 2nd. A few other games. And then we have the big one that everybody's excited about, NHL 15 coming out on the 9th of September. And then the one game that will complete me, Skelly, and Jeremy for quite some time, Destiny, is launched on the 9th of September, and I'm totally fucking stoked for it. I cannot wait. So that's some games coming up soon. Now.
Yeah, I can't wait till that comes out on the Xbox One.
Yeah, I can't wait till it comes out on the PS4 with exclusive content. I
can't wait till it comes out on PC. Oh, all of y'all suck.
Wow.
PC Master Race, bitches.
I can't wait until it comes out on the color. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
The Intellivision. Woo!
Oh, shut up! Actually, probably be pretty cool. Intellivision.
I can't wait till it comes out on the ColecoVision.
I have one of those.
Dreamcast.
Only cost me $180. Fucking bastards.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get down into the music minute. And it's a weird mashup that actually sounded good that I was questioned about by Jeremy. Don't make that noise.
AC/DC.
It's the Bee Gees plus AC/DC. It's called Stayin' in Black. And we will be back right after this.
That was the
I
greatest.
really want to apologize to all of our listeners.
Oh my God, it was not that bad.
I'm
It was
never
not
getting
that
that
bad.
2.5 minutes of my life back.
Oh
Yes.
my God, dude! This is coming from two people that talk about Rush like they are gods.
Oh, hell, Rush is garbage, too.
Fuck this bullshit.
Exactly.
Jay. And dude, if you're gonna mash up a song with a song, at least play it at the same fucking speed.
It was the same speed.
No,
No.
Oh, I don't know what to
don't
tell you
listen to
guys.
Back in Black, which I regret telling anybody to go listen to AC/DC, but go listen.
There's nothing wrong with AC/DC.
Who knows?
You can't go a day without hearing them. It's impossible. If you,
I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get on into the second opinion talking points.
Apologize for that song.
Nope. I am tired of all the hate towards PlayStation. I know I've always been looked at as a PlayStation fanboy, but I'm really not. I prefer PlayStation products, but I'm not a full-on fanboy. I'm not somebody that's not going to point out the faults that PlayStation has, and I will praise Microsoft and other companies for the products that they create. I myself, I didn't particularly like the Xbox One, and it could have been the version that I got because Xbox was originally built for the Kinect. They released a Kinect-less console. I did not like the operating system as it was. It ruined my gaming. It completely ruined it. But I also think that it was probably the wrong time for me to buy an Xbox One. I think that there's going to be a lot more titles out this next year, the beginning of next year, or even going into April of next year, that are going to give gamers a little bit more to say, hey, that's a good reason to buy an Xbox One. But I think buying it at the time that I bought it, it wasn't the best decision. But that being said, PlayStation last year was hacked, and there wasn't much that we as gamers could do other than be kind of infuriated by it, because PlayStation is a very big company that you would think would have, their security aspects in line, and they didn't. So now they were hacked again with a a DDoS hack?
Yeah, DDoS, the denial of service.
Yeah. Denial of service. hack.
Distributed denial of service.
It wasn't as serious as the last attack. Their services are back up now, but PlayStation wasn't the only company that was hacked. There was also Microsoft was attacked yesterday. Riot was attacked. Blizzard was attacked. There was a good chunk of companies that were attacked. The reason why... Go ahead.
You know why everybody made a big deal out of it, like out of Sony, and like nobody was annoyed with Blizzard?
What is it?
Because Blizzard only screws up one thing. That's their launches. Their security is fine. Like, they get knocked out and they're back up in a couple of hours.
Oh, yeah. But see, and that's the thing. And I got to...
They only mess up launches.
I got to give a shout out to Sony this time. I know it was a smaller hack, but they had their services back up fully working now. They had part of their service on PlayStation 4 working yesterday. The next Netflix and streaming services were up yesterday. PlayStation 3 services on PSN were completely up yesterday. But today they have their network back up. Big props to you guys. I mean, you're doing it a lot better than you did last time, but it wasn't as severe as an attack this time. You guys need to make sure that your services are a little bit more ready for something that could eventually make you look like shit as a company. I love PlayStation with my heart and soul. I love them to death, but it's the fact.
To be fair, when you have PlayStation, Microsoft, Blizzard, Riot, who else?
There was another company that I think a smaller company. I can't remember exactly who it was.
I mean, Microsoft is a major player.
Yeah.
Blizzard, I don't think it was a weakness in PlayStation systems.
No, I think it was a well planned attack by whoever these guys were, Lizard is what they're calling themselves.
Lizards?
Squad.
Lizards, yeah.
The Illuminati,
Lizards.
maybe?
It could be, yeah. But I just think it's ridiculous because whenever it first happened, there was a ton of people not looking at the whole picture. They were automatically jumping on the bandwagon of saying, well, fuck, PlayStation Network's down again because of a hack. Oh, my God, they can't fucking do this. I saw people that had PS4s that originally, whenever PS4 first came out, them selling their Xboxes saying, oh, dude, I won't go back to Xbox. Love my PlayStation 4, blah, blah, blah. And then right when this happens, they start jumping ship and says, oh, tweeting out saying, oh, well, I guess I need to go buy an Xbox, because of this, which I tweeted back to them of saying,
I guess you can find better things to do with your money.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's just the fact of the matter that we as a community need to slow this type of shit down. And this is something that has really been happening outside of this as well. It's been happening with Twitter bullying. It actually happened with Zelda Williams, Robin Williams' daughter. She had posted a few comments on Twitter recently about her father passing away, and she had to delete her Twitter and Facebook accounts because of the trolling. Like, I don't understand the internet in the aspect of trolling. Like, I don't understand what people get out of going on and forcing misery across the board of putting out points like this of trying to make companies look like shit. Even the hacking aspect, I don't understand it. And it might just maybe it's because I'm from Texas. I'm from a town of 1,000 people that just so happen I love video games, but I've never understood it. I've never understood this aspect of our community, of gamers and fanboys and whatever else coming out and lashing out at companies like this. And this is something I kind of wanted to lead into talking about. Like, why does shit like this happen? Like, why do we as a community consistently bitch and moan and gripe about stuff whenever we don't get our way?
Because we want people to think that we're better than the community. There's the younger gamer, the younger generation wants to, try to make everyone else miserable. Mm-hmm. That's what they want. And they want to try to make it seem like they're bigger than everybody. Just like these hipsters now that are big and they're like, oh, I did that before anyone else did. Yeah. It's like, that's the big thing now. It's, instead of, praising people and saying, oh, they did a good job, or saying, you know what, they could have done this better. They want to just talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
it's ridiculous.
I have a quick question. We have a question from Twitter. One of the listeners out there, he's on Twitter at Pork Chop Hawaii, goes by the name of Pork Chop. He wanted to know, I think it's sexist. What does a woman's breast size have to do with DOS? I think you got confused when we were talking about DD.
Double DOS.
Double DOS.
And as we're talking about trolls, there you go.
Yeah. Here we go.
No,
thanks for proving our point there.
He also
really appreciate
He also said they might not let you talk again if you ask.
Yeah, John, do you have anything to say about stuff like this? Because I've always been the type of person that has tried to make the best out of everything. Always. I'm always the type of guy that, like, even in personal, like real life moments, trying to make the best out of everything, trying to get everybody in a good mood, trying to do this, trying to do that. But it just seems like our community is like so hate-filled, dude, and I don't understand it.
Because of anonymity.
Yeah.
They sit behind a keyboard, and no one knows who they really are.
Yeah.
So they can say things they normally wouldn't.
Keyboard killers.
Or they know their parents because half of them are freaking 12, 13 years old. They think that they're cool because they can curse on the internet, and they can't do that in real life.
Yeah.
So they all hop on the internet, and they turn on their Call of Duty, and they become giant dicks.
Yeah. John, opinion on this?
Opinion. It's it's kind of, I would say, I think we lightly talked about it on our last podcast about how certain people, certain gamers just love to complain and they try to get their own way, or they expect people to bend at their will. Like, I don't like this, I need you to change this, like either in regards to Mass Effect 3's ending or whatever. But it seems like, yeah, a lot of vile, like, venom, so a lot of vitriol is coming at developers or companies and stuff, because exactly, it seems like not necessarily. I was just about to say not necessary in Twitter, but of course it's on Twitter because people can make up any kind of name. I'm pretty sure Porkchop, the picture he has is Robert Duvall. Not Robert Duvall. What's that guy from Smokey and the Bandit? I have no idea.
Burt Reynolds?
Burt Reynolds. He kind of, his thing looks like Burt Reynolds. Or you can have anything. I have a cartoon as my icon, so there is a level of anonymity. Is that right?
Anonymity.
Anonymity. But the thing is, yeah, it does happen. A lot of people can get mad and it can sway their decision and stuff. But, that if you didn't really see a huge drop off of the last one, I still enjoy using my PlayStation 3. Absolutely. I don't have the next gen stuff, so I don't know how to control it or what their level of security is. But I know that there are ways, like PS3, PS4. I don't know about PS4, but I know PS3 is highly hackable. And be aware of just changing the numbers and codes to have an infinite loop. I actually heard the guy who actually learned how to hack the PlayStation network and get him to do any kind of stuff he wanted is actually being brought up on charges. So for
really?
Yeah, him and because he posted it on YouTube for everybody to check out and stuff. And this is how you do it. So they shut down his page. He's in trouble with the, Sony. Sony is suing him and is suing the people associated with him that helped make this happen. And is
that wasn't hacking the PlayStation Network.
That was hacking the PlayStation itself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
and that his name was GeoHot, and that is the original kid. He's still a kid. He's the one that made and wrote the code for the original jailbreak on the original iPhone.
Wow, holy crap. See, it's amazing how powerful people are if they learn how to code and learn how to program.
And he did it when he was like 16, 17?
Right on.
On the iPhone.
See, I just PlayStation's great and everything, and I enjoy playing that. I have both systems, Xbox 360 and PS3. But for some reason, I've never seen. Have you guys ever seen someone hack the Xbox Live? Or an Xbox 360?
Oh, yeah. I've done it plenty of times. I don't do it for the sake of, cheating, like with the JTagged Xboxes. But I have hacked Xboxes before, like the original Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah, to get the mods and have them as far as downloading games onto the system itself. But as far as, it just, I don't know how to explain it. I was going to say, it's great because Microsoft owns Xbox and they're all about taking care of the operating system, make sure that nothing can be hackable. Of course it is, but not as far as doing a direct denial of service on their actual console itself there. So I've never seen that happen. So it's not going to persuade me to go, oh, I'm going to be totally Xbox now. It's like, shit happens, man. It's going to happen and people are going to get involved. People will find it like that joke, build something with a security fence or security wall, and I'll get past it. It's just a challenge for everybody. So,
yeah. Toaster, do you have anything to say on this, sir?
I just think people forgot what the hell it is that we do.
Yeah,
we play video games. Mm-hmm. They're supposed to be fun. Doesn't matter that you don't do this much DPS or you suck at this game. Fucking relax. Remember, you're playing a damn video game.
Exactly. I love Toaster's knowledge. I love Toaster's knowledge. It's always like, just shut the fuck up and do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now, this actually kind of leads into the second talking.
Keeping what you're doing is being abrasive and a jackass on the internet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just
don't be a douchebag.
Yeah, stop being a douchebag. Just play a damn video game.
It's all your fault.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take your parenting issues someplace else. Go see a therapist.
It happens. Anybody see that picture floating around the internet of the ladies getting a slushie, but she put down her baby on the floor just to get a slushie? Like, sometimes you really need a slushie.
You really,
yeah, exactly.
Fuck this.
That's a feature of
These are
America.
nothing more than small, tiny, drunk humans anyway. So
Yeah.
That's the truth. I'm glad you said it like that, Toaster. It makes a lot of sense to me. Anyways, so next talking point, and it kind of leads into what we were just talking about. Why would you be embarrassed about being a gamer? Now, this is something that
because you got busted playing Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Or you got busted playing Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, too soon?
Yeah, too soon.
Wah, wah, wah. Or maybe you have a really high addiction, really high, like a very powerful addiction to Candy Crush or that new Kim Kardashian app game.
Yeah.
There's a Kim Kardashian app game?
Yes.
Dude, she's making like $8 million a day on it.
Like Forbes is writing about it.
And also, it was probably a game that they already developed without her, and they just wanted to stick her name on there as a deal. Like, we sell this and we give you a portion of this. But it's grown rabid, these fans, to the point where they're actually tweeting her saying, "Fix the computer, fix the server. I have this date with the so-and-so in 30 minutes, and, I don't want to lose my cool status." It's like, oh my God.
Wait, what?
Kim Kardashian already lost her cool status.
Wait.
She named her kid Northwest.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say lose my cool status?
Yeah.
Lose my cool status. Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, it says
Shut
Forbes claims that she made $28 million last year. And this is just to add in this, and then we'll move on to the topic. Which would mean $85 million so far on her game.
It's all microtransactions everywhere.
All microtransactions.
Yep.
Kim Kardashian may make $85 million from her video game. Totally ridiculous, dude. Anyways, so...
And kiss your loved ones goodbye.
Yeah.
If you don't have a bunker, we're sorry.
Now, I don't know if anybody else ever had this problem before in the past, but, whenever you're younger...
What, losing my cool status?
Exactly. Whenever you're younger, there's a lot of judgment that's passed in high schools and whatever else. I know kids around this area from me doing the Call of Duty tournaments for Second Opinion here recently that they talk about video games, but they don't openly talk about it. Like if they're talking to me or they're talking to some people up there at Game Exchange or GameStop, they're all about video games. But when they're with someone else, they don't usually talk about it. So I started asking some of them here recently, like, do you do much in gaming? Well, I play at the house and stuff, but I don't really I don't know what you mean. I'm like, do you tell your friends that you play video games? Well, some of them, the people that play Call of Duty with me or play this or play that, but I don't go around telling people about it. Why? Well, because it kind of makes me seem like I'm lazy, or it kind of makes me seem like, I don't know, I just don't talk about it. So I don't understand. I've never understood why this is a big deal, because I wish that everybody would be able to see what my humble abode looks like. It's total. I mean, almost every room in the house is completely filled with either posters or gaming shit. There's consoles, arcade. There's fucking neon PlayStation signs. There's everything, because gaming is a huge part of my life. If you're a gamer, don't be embarrassed to be a gamer. And that's the biggest thing, is that there's a lot of people, a lot of kids out there nowadays that are still in high school that have this thing in their mind. And I know my uncle and my brother are going to hate me saying this, because both of them are teachers. But they have this consistent thing embedded in their mind that they have to go to college. They have to go to college right when they get out of high school.
Well,
or they're not going to make anything out of themselves.
To be fair, college does kind of help a little bit.
It does help, but what I'm saying is there's other avenues as well than just a normal college, because there's kids that I know that have gone off to college and they've been in college for a couple of years, and then they've either dropped out because they were taking the wrong classes and they didn't like it or whatever, or they went to college for the entire time, but by the time they left college and graduated from college, they were more in debt than what they were before because of student loans. And then secondly, they couldn't find the jobs that they were originally going for. But the big thing that I'm trying to push now is letting some of these kids know you can actually go to college. There's a lot of colleges out there now that you can go to college for game development jobs.
Full Sail, huh? Well,
No, not
no,
Full Sail.
real colleges.
Yeah, like real colleges, like Texas A&M is.
Oh,
offering
okay, great. Oh, that's good to hear because there's the
WPI has one.
what's
So does
WPI?
MIT, Worcester Polytechnical Institute.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a really
okay.
big tech school.
Oh, okay.
One
When
of the
you put it
premier
that
game
way,
development schools, or one of the premier colleges for game development that has won several awards, and is very kind of prestigious to be asked to go to is Becker.
Yeah.
okay. Oh, at least you guys are mentioning
Right.
real colleges instead of like
One of the writers for Second Opinion, Rowan, he's part of the Mass Digi group, or a group that was sponsored by Mass Digi.
And a lot of people don't know this as well, but you can actually go for game design. You can actually go to Cornell, that's a hard college to get into, but they have options for game design at Cornell. They have options for game design at Penn State, USC.
That's awesome.
They have all different types of stuff like this out there. And the biggest reason why I'm trying to get this across is that it does seem like, even though with the gaming industry getting as big as it is and video games becoming very, very mainstream, there's still that aspect that a lot of people look at it of like, oh, well, it's a child's, universe of playing video games. Video games, especially the games industry, has brought in so much revenue into the United States in the past 15 years. It's crazy. Just this past year, the gaming industry made, what was it, $70 million or $75 million?
It's like the only form of entertainment right now that is year over year making a profit.
Year over year, yeah. And actually, speaking of Massachusetts and stuff earlier, Worcester.
Worcester.
I always say Worcester.
Worcester. What the hell's a Worcester?
Anyways, their institute actually offers game development.
Yeah, it's
as well.
WPI. Worcester Polytechnical.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you already said that, didn't you? But there's all different types of colleges that offer that. That's the biggest thing I'm trying to push, that my uncle didn't understand the last time he was down there. We got into an argument about this, people need to go and they need to get their education. They need to get their education in what they want to do. So there is obviously, there is Full Sail, which John so lightly sighed about earlier.
Yeah.
But there are other colleges out there as well that do offer this. SMU here in Texas offers it as well. So just don't let anybody hold you back on that shit. Don't let anybody put you down or talk shit about you because you're a gamer.
Yeah.
Hey, if somebody can release that thing called the Bee Gees versus AC/DC, then you can design games.
Pretty much. There's also another.
Can have the mentality to even think about releasing that.
Yeah.
There's also many other schools that you can actually go to learn the base. The reason why I chose computer science as a major is because I wanted to be able to learn how to create or program an app, and also learn how to do game programming, because there's two separate sides of video game development that are their primary. They're at the top. It's like the ideas and the arts. And then the guy with the ideas and the art hands it over to the programmer, and the programmer codes it up so they can move and have perpetual motion through controllers. So that is in case. That's a good grassroots start to being a computer programmer or a game programmer, which according to, I think, Kotaku, when they measured it, the game programmer makes the most of the money out of the development team. It's like, you got your programmer, then you got your artist, then you got a producer, then you got everybody else as far as QA and everything. So
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing I wanted to push across really with that, is that, there's so many of these people that I talk to daily because they know in this local area that I am a pretty knowledgeable gamer. There's a lot of them that talk to me about video games and what games should they buy for their son or their daughter, or is it appropriate or whatever. But a lot of those kids that I talk to too, whenever I see them in the multiple jobs that I have, it doesn't seem like they're really talking about video games. It seems like they're almost embarrassed by it, and I hate seeing that, dude. There's a lot of aspects that I've seen to where kids more or less seem embarrassed by playing video games, and saying, you know what, I'm proud to play video games because it's part of my life. And that's another thing that I really have been trying to push to people of saying, if you're a gamer and you haven't been to a PAX event or a video game conference, you really need to go. And PAX is spreading out, and I know we've talked about it in the past, of it kind of spreads the content thin throughout the events that they do. But like this coming up January, it'll be the first ever PAX South. It's going to be in San Antonio, and if you haven't got tickets for it yet, you need to go over there now. They still have one-day tickets available, I think. Head over there now, get you a ticket, and just go down there for one day and check out why we love going to PAX so much.
But you want to know what I've noticed, though, too, with since we were talking about gamers and not wanting to admit they're gamers, we do now. Like when we were kids, we were all gamers. We grew up in a generation where that was new. Yeah. That was exciting. We didn't have, the Call of Duties. We didn't have the Resident Evils. We had games that were side-scrolling, and you couldn't tell what the hell was on the screen. You had a blob.
Yeah. Yep.
And now the newer generation, like the Call of Duty players and all that, are growing up in a generation where the media is giving gaming a bad rap.
Oh, yeah.
So you have parents now that are like, oh, I don't want my kids playing games. And I've seen it myself when I was working at Target. We had like kids come in and buy games, and they were like, if my mom knew I was buying this, she'd kill me. They're hiding the fact that they're gamers from their parents.
Yeah.
So because they want to play these games that their friends are playing, but they can't let their parents know. So that's another reason, because I can't even talk right now, but that's another reason I think that, kids nowadays are scared to tell people that they're gamers, because the fact that it's getting a bad rap, and they hear it all the time. You shouldn't play games. Put down the controller and go outside, or put down the controller and, read a book.
Yeah.
I think the occasional going outside and doing something is a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I do too.
Totally.
And it could be also, kids are saying, they don't want to be seen as lazy, which may or may not be a good thing,
What do you mean?
With everything going on in the world today, I'd rather have my son sitting there knowing what he's doing, rather than having him go out and worry, like, is he doing, drugs with his friends, or is he going to, come home?
Yeah.
So, there's all different sides to it, though.
I don't know. I think, there needs to be a healthy balance. And,
yeah.
If kids today are getting out and doing more things and becoming more involved because they're playing less video games, that might be what's needed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, kids need to go out and do more things. I'm looking at it in more of the aspect of not like kids that are just completely lazy asses that they just sit in their house and never do anything. I'm looking at it in more of the sense of like, kids that do things, that are active, but it seems like some of these kids are just more or less in a place of like they don't want to tell people that they play video games because of the bad rap that's getting it.
Well, that and the fact that, they're out there being active, and maybe a lot of their friends that are active too have parents that, keep them active, and their parents may not have, bought them an Xbox, or their parents might not allow them to play games, so they don't want to, be different from their friends. Yeah. It's that whole peer pressure thing. Yeah. Yeah. Like when we were kids, our friends smoked, so we smoked, Our friends, snuck out in the middle of the night to hang out, so we did.
Yeah.
So
I didn't ever do any of that.
Oh, you're a fucking liar.
Dude, I'm not joking you. I'm serious. I have never done drugs in my life. I've never smoked a cigarette. I know this is hard to believe. I never snuck out of my house. The first party that I ever went to whenever I was in high school was 3 months before I graduated.
Sounds like you have mental problems, man.
Yeah, it does. I'm telling you, dude, my dad was a hard ass whenever I was in high school. Complete hard ass. So that's the reason why whenever I got out of high school, I went completely crazy. So it hit me hard, man.
And that's when he took in butt for the first
Toaster's
time.
over there like completely quiet right now. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is. So it's I'm just looking at it in the whole of like don't be embarrassed to be a gamer. That's what I'm trying to push across. Gaming is a wonderful thing. Yes, you do need to be active. You don't need to just sit there for like fucking weeks at a time just playing video games and not going out. And
that includes Call of Duty.
God, yes, Call of Duty. But you don't need to be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed about being a gamer because I've dealt with that before. I got to the point one time that I sold all my video games to buy something for a girl. It was the worst decision of my life. Worst decision of my life, man.
Or getting married?
No.
I'm joking.
It was another chick, but whenever you sell everything for her and then you find out that she's cheating on you with your cousin, that's a big deal.
Oh. Yeah.
It's drama.
Hey, at least you didn't find out that it was a dude from across the country that she met playing Halo.
True, because that would have really hurt.
It did.
It would have.
So here we are. Second opinion love stories.
Does everybody feel better?
Thank you for joining us here at Second Opinion.
About,
Do we need some more feeling time?
we do.
Yes, we do.
We need some more feeling time. Okay.
Thank you for the feelings corner with Skelly.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
So
Make
before
sure
we
you
get
make
it down into the packs and
cup
what
of tea.
Toaster's really excited about,
And
breaking news
make sure to relax.
that happened today. Amazon has purchased Twitch.
It's better than Google doing it.
Yeah, I know. Thank God. Amazon has purchased Twitch for $970 million cash. Totally crazy.
Wow.
It just came out of nowhere. Like, popped up today, earlier, like 6-7 hours ago. Popped up today that Amazon completely bought Twitch. Like, and then everybody has already thought.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
everyone already thought that Google was still
I
buying them.
thought Google bought them already.
I did too.
I thought it was already said and done. But out of nowhere, it pops up. It's like Twitch has bought, or Amazon has bought Twitch. I'm like, what? $970 million. Totally fucking crazy. Blew my mind. So I think it'll actually be a really good thing. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this. So also in breaking news, the entire, half of the cast of episode 7 did the Ice Bucket Challenge. So
Who did what?
Yeah, I called you guys out too on that.
what?
Oh, snap.
You know, it's like a challenge.
You didn't
I've already donated the $100. So yeah.
out. I watched your video.
What?
I watched your little fucking video.
Yeah, and I
Did you
called
call
out.
out second opinion?
I did.
Oh, you bastard!
I already donated $100. So.
You see,
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, it's posted on Facebook. I did recurring payments to the Pete Freight's ALS Foundation.
I gotta say though, I really loved Toaster's video, dude. Oh my god, I was almost crying. I was laughing so hard. I was like, "Look at fucking Toaster in this." And Dara was like, "What the fuck is he wearing?"
those were the Raphael or the Donatello sunglasses
From Loot Crate.
from Loot Crate. The towel of ice water warding. It's a +5 magical item
Oh,
that protects you from the frigid cold waters when your buddy decides that putting ice in water is just not good enough because, you know, that's not cold. We're going to put salt in the water as well to let it get colder.
salt. He put salt in the water as well.
Yeah, because salt makes it colder.
Oh,
It prevents the
dude.
water from freezing, so it actually gets below 0 temperatures or below 32 degrees or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Good lord.
So, and in the hot Florida sun, it was still amazing.
One last thing before we get into that. We talked about PT the last time we were on the show, which is the playable trailer, which is the demo to Silent Hills. Now there's a possibility that Silent Hills could be a PlayStation exclusive, and also a what is their
Now wait,
VR headset?
Wait.
Okay.
When you say exclusive, do you
I mean
the dictionary definition of exclusive?
I mean the full
It's coming
definition.
out on the Xbox One at a later date.
No, I mean like the full definition.
I'll believe
I mean like pushing through. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's full exclusive, but they're saying there's a possibility that it could be exclusively for the PlayStation 4 and also be developed for Project Morpheus, which is PlayStation's VR headset.
VR, I will shit myself.
So I saw that today and I was like, holy shit.
My drawers.
That would be horrible, dude. I was playing it last night when we had everybody over. And good Lord, as many times as I've played that demo, I totally flipped out.
Like a small, frightened child.
Yeah, there was.
I remember the first time I watched Caleb play it on Twitch, and freaking the chick jumped out and jumped on him and shit, and he screamed like a girl.
I screamed and fell out of my fucking chair, dude.
Donnie posted his playthrough up on Facebook, and like the crying kidney bean thing, and
That was retarded looking. I don't know what that was.
I heard it start crying. I'm like, what? Like that wasn't scary. That was just unnerving. It was just like, what?
It was a fetus bean.
It was like a whale chicken baby.
Whale chick. Yeah, when Caleb first saw it, he looks down at the sea. He's like, "What the fuck is this whale-looking thing?"
Dude, for real. Had the face of a whale and the body of a chicken.
If you play that with a pair of fucking headphones on, the radio chatter is gonna just completely freak you out.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like, here we're talking about the radio, and now you must go down the hallway, and all back on the radio.
Okay, I gotta show you this picture, Toaster. Anyways, so
I don't need to see.
no, dude, this is fucking crazy. Some dude dressed up like Batman and was riding down the street in a bike that looked almost exactly like Batman's bike.
What?
Yeah, I'll send it.
What, in Texas?
No, I don't know where the fuck it was at, but it's crazy looking. Anyway, so Toaster, let's talk about PAX, man. Are you ready?
The museums I'm going to see?
Yes.
I'm going to go to the Seattle Museum of Art.
All right.
And then I figured I would try some nice coffee.
Okay.
Um,
What are you excited about with PAX Prime 2014, man?
I want to get my hands on Alien Isolation.
Yes.
I really do. I've been a very vocal supporter of Creative Assembly and some of the articles I've written for Second Opinion, and pretty much anybody I'm talking to. They're like, so what should I get when it comes up like Alien Isolation? Get it now.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said, when people are like, what should I get? I'm like, Alien Isolation.
Yeah. Isolation now.
Yeah.
What?
So,
Fucking amazing.
but yeah, that's one I'm really excited to. I'm really hoping to get my hands on some Arkham Knight, maybe. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Fingers are crossed. The Evil Within, of course. And I'm really looking forward to walking around the Indie Mega booth because those guys were a lot of fun last year.
Greatest.
And, yeah, I had my hands on some really fun indie games. Life Goes On, Speedrunners, Beat Buddies. This year, I'm actually kind of looking forward to I Draw a Red Box from the indie group, and the other the game that was made by a group of Eskimos, actually. It's Never Alone.
It was. Oh, you might be fooled there for a second. That it was actually made by a group of Eskimos.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Aren't they called the Inuit?
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh.
So-
I feel like an idiot now.
And of course, just a chance to see what else is being offered.
Yeah. Do we have any official hands-on setup yet with anything? Do you have any appointments set up yet that you're excited about?
Let me take a look at my schedule.
Schedule?
My schedule.
My Sean Connery schedule.
My Sean Connery inspired schedule. Jeremy, you've got an appointment with Ubisoft. You should go now.
Oh my God! Please stop. That is an awful imitation.
By the way,
Stop
Netflix
making fun
new
of me, you bearded man.
Netflix new original series BoJack Horseman is fucking horrible.
BoJack Horseman?
It is horrible, dude.
What
What the
kind
hell is
of?
BoJack Horseman?
It's animated. I think it's animated by the same people that did Ugly Americans. But it's a new series. I'm not kidding you, dude. It's some of the worst comedy that I've ever seen in my life. It's really bad, dude. Like, it's really, really bad. Me and Dara tried to watch it yesterday, and I was like, this is horrible, dude. It's got a 1-star rating on Netflix.
Ouch.
Okay, so what's your schedule, Toaster?
Well, Friday I get some Dead Island 2 fun,
Awesome.
and then I get some Escape from Dead Island 2 fun.
Awesome.
The Behemoth, which those guys are always a lot of fun to talk to. B, talking with Blizzard. Gigantic, Ubisoft. We'll see our friends over at Wargaming. And, of course, the tech geek in me. I got some time with Kingston, MSI, and Origin.
Awesome.
And, yeah, other than that, I'm probably just going to be wandering around. So if you see me, just like, hey,
Toaster.
You recognize me from my looks, even though I do an audio podcast.
Yeah, this is what I was about to say. I was like, wait a second.
Yep.
So I'm very excited that you and Jen are going to go out and.
I'm actually looking forward to the Tab House as well. The Tab House.
Oh yeah, I know you're excited about that. You asshole.
If I am not on the floor,
I will
that's
get the
what I
tap
am.
house.
Yeah,
You jackass.
they followed me on the Twitter. I was like, sweet. And Jen is like, I can't believe you're more excited about a brewhouse girl following you on Twitter than you are about some of these developers. I was like,
It's the fucking tap house, Jim.
have you had the Elysian Fields IPA, the Immortal
Goodness
IPA?
gracious.
It's so amazing.
Hey, did you know that we actually opened a pub here in Palestine?
You opened a place that serves beer?
Yes.
Get out of
Exit?
town.
I am so
No way.
dude. It's called the Pint and Barrel. Pint and Barrel Draft House.
Is that a chain? Tell me that's a
No,
chain.
it's not. It's just a guy that's actually a master brewer. Wanted originally to start a business, and he didn't know exactly where to start it. And he started it in Palestine, and it's really fucking good. Like, it's small, but like for Palestine, it's great. Like, the food is fucking awesome. The beer is awesome. I think they have, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. They have 16 beers on tap.
That's what I should do. Like, instead of interviewing you on the floor, why don't you just cross the street with me, have a pint?
Dude, that would be an awesome interview. Like, let's go over here, have a pint, and let's do an interview. There's a link to their little Yelp page or whatever. But they're really fucking good food, dude. Like, they have some amazing food. Barbecue bacon cheddar burger. Yeah, you can see my little review on there too. It's really, really good food. So I'm very excited to have it open up in Palestine. Like, they have a 1-week rotation that each week they put 16 new beers up on tap. So it's nice to have something like that in Palestine. So a little small ass town I live in. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go play some Diablo. So hey, did you guys see that Batman picture?
No, because the link you posted is to a random Twitter page.
Hang on real quick. Copy link. There, you jackass.
Big shout outs to nippon.com.
There's the link.
who we just randomly landed on your Twitter page because of Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, though?
Twitter.com/Nippon_EN.
Yes.
I'm going to follow them on the Twitter.
Yeah.
I am going to too.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This Batman picture's tripping me out because this dude that was driving his Batman had to feel like a complete badass. Well,
Yeah, he did.
it's like a customized bike that has a big ass Batman symbol on the front of it.
And he's dressed as Batman. That is so epic.
Isn't it? So anyways, I know that we got off topic right there. But PAX Prime is coming up this weekend. Make sure to follow Toaster McGee and also Phoenix Fire. What is Jen's Twitter?
Phoenix Fire.
Phoenix Fire what?
2912.
2912. Phoenix Fire 2912 and Toaster McGee.
Underscore
McGee. On Twitter for some awesome PAX Prime updates. And make sure to check us out at secondopinionpod.com as well, because Toaster's coming back after PAX. He's going to bring back his Toaster's his opinion pieces. I'll be doing some video opinion pieces. Delayed response, yeah. We'll be doing a lot of video content, all new creative aspect that we're pushing over at Second Opinion. I'm really excited for what we got going down. So let's go ahead and get down into shout-outs. Toaster, we'll start with you. Shout-outs, sir.
Big shout-outs to my girlfriend, Heather. I love you, baby. Big shout-outs to Jen for all of her help with scheduling me and basically keeping me in line while in Seattle. And by that, I mean, Jeremy, you have this appointment. Toaster, you got to go here. No, you can't go back over to the tap house and have more beer. No, you are interviewing Soda Drinker Pro, and no, you can't have more beer before you do.
Are you interviewing Soda Drinker Pro?
No.
Why not? That would be so awesome.
He's done it before, I think, haven't you?
No, I have not. I've been trying to not.
We need to make that happen.
No, we don't. Cause
Yes, we do.
No, I respect what the people behind Soda Drinker Pro are doing. I just don't understand.
To be honest,
what?
do you really
I can't
respect what they're doing?
I can't develop a game, so I'm not going to judge them on that fact.
But if you could you do a better job?
I can't, so I'm not even going to do that.
Smart move.
You're no fun.
I understand. No, I don't understand what you're doing, but
yes,
I just think gaming has gotten so ironic now that we're like doing things like Goat Simulator.
Yeah, but you know what? Goat Simulator is actually fun.
Yeah, soon there's going to be Raccoon Simulator.
I would love Raccoon Simulator.
There's a Twitch channel now to watch fish play Street Fighter.
Yes, there is.
What?
Like,
Yes, yeah.
yeah, John, you'll love it because you actually play Street Fighter and stuff.
I love Street Fighter.
It's
two fish.
it's one motion repeatedly.
Yeah.
They either jump or punch,
Yeah.
and then occasionally they move in on each other, and they keep jumping and punching.
It's
It's like completely. It's like watching a Street Fighter match between the two worst button mashers in the world.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's really funny. Really funny. But anyways, all right. Full shout-outs, Toaster.
Shout outs to everybody at Second Opinion. Shout outs to everybody who listens to our podcast. Shout outs to Real Otaku Gamer, the folks at Structure Gaming, folks at Dunning Gaming, and shout outs to everybody I will see at PAX Prime Seattle.
All right. Skelly, shout-outs.
Everyone.
All right.
Everyone.
And shout outs to everyone who listens, all of our readers, you guys. Shout outs to my new friend Heather, who I'm playing WoW with. Who else? Torrin and Jess, who I've been running and playing WoW with every night.
All right.
And that's pretty much it.
John C. Riley, shout-outs, sir.
Shout outs to everybody here. Listening to the show, making the show happen. Shout outs to Pork Chop all the way in Pork Chop, Hawaii. Me and him have been talking on Twitter throughout the show, and he's listening at work. His major question was, does Spreaker have a mobile app? It does have a mobile app. It's for Android on the Google Play, and I believe it should be coming out on iTunes. So check that out on iTunes Store.
Actually, and with that being said, let me step in real quick and say that there is a Spreaker app. You can follow us on the Spreaker app, and also make sure to check out very soon. Make sure to be looking out for the Second Opinion app that will be downloadable on Google Play and the iOS store. It's a full app that will have all of our shows available for play.
Nice.
All of our information for our social media and website, YouTube page, everything. It'll be, you can find it actually under Second Opinion Productions. When you search it on the Google Play Store, it'll have all of our playable episodes and everything, and it's provided by Spreaker.com, so make sure to look out for that. But until then, you can download the Spreaker app and actually listen to all of our episodes on there as well.
Listening on the go.
Yes, sir.
The rest of the shout-outs would go to Stephen Moffat for finally getting Doctor Who right. I mean, come on now. The last couple of seasons were dog crap. But now, Stephen Moffat, along with Peter Capaldi and maybe a couple of new writers, it was fantastic. I saw the premiere. I damn near cried.
Don't tell me anything yet.
No, I wanted. Damn near cried. It was that good. So good. And shout-outs to my girlfriend, Nicole. She'll probably never listen to this show, but I want to know that she's very helpful and she's very patient while I do this podcast and I'm away from her. So
Awesome. Okay, I guess it's my turn for shout-outs. Shout-outs to everybody. Shout-outs to the entire Second Opinion crew. Shout-outs to Twitch. Very soon, I will be actually working with Zach, one of our writers, and we will be doing our full 24-hour live stream ahead of the October 25th scheduled date because my brother's wedding is on the 25th. So we're actually working with that right now. Start making sure to check out secondopinionpod.com for all of our Extra Life event updates, which will be coming soon. Just make sure to check out all of our social media as well. And I got to give big shout outs to the DCD. Also shout outs to Hip Hop Gamer. We'll be getting him back on the show soon. And we're having a ton of special guests very soon. We're having Matt Barlett from Able Gamers. We're having the co-creator Matthew of Loot Crate coming on the show soon. We're also having it set up right now to have David Eddings to come on the show as well, who is a big voice actor from a game called Borderlands, if you don't know what game that is. And we will be having, soon enough, we'll be having DJ Wheat back on the show as well to talk about Twitch. And I'm very excited to get all this going, and I could never be more grateful for everything that has been happening here recently. So just big shout outs to my wife as well, man. She's been so spectacular. I love you very much, Dara. You're awesome. So big shout outs to Toaster and Jen. Y'all have fun while at PAX Prime. Make sure to check us out at secondopinionpod.com and check us out next week as well. As episode 133 rolls out and we talk about more craziness right here on the Second Opinion Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in to the Second Opinion Podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by Second Opinion Productions. Gaming is our passion. Podcasting is our profession. Check us out at secondopinionpod.com and make sure to follow us at Second Opinion Pro.
Game over.